Okay, so today I'm going to review how to put these headlights together on a Datsun. This particular one is for a 521 truck, but I believe it's very similar for the Datsun 510. If you've never done it before, this video is good information because it can be rather confusing. I've only learned this from doing it several times myself, but there is a specific order and a specific side, and these parts are not interchangeable left and right. Otherwise it gets real confusing real fast. These two beauty headlight rings, as you can see, there's different mounting styles. That one just has a non-adjustable hole. This one's got the slide on. I think that one's aftermarket. These headlights are aftermarket as well, but I like them a lot because they look pretty close to originals, but they are replaceable bulbs. The one I'm pointing to here is the high and low beam. This side is just a single high beam, which would have the dummy here that's not used, but you have high and low, and then just your high. This one's a H1 bulb. That's a H4 replaceable. Now what I really wanted to point out is these buckets are, as I said, not interchangeable. You got to make sure you match the orientation to these little prongs. The headlights are not even interchangeable. The high beam goes with the high beam bucket. Obviously, then so does the other one go with the high and low. I've seen guys before change these inner buckets so they could run both of the high and low beams on the same side. I'm just more of a fan of doing it right, so it's not overly confusing. I've had all this stuff obviously cleaned and replated so it looks original. That's just zinc plating. All the hardware has been replated, so now it's just time to assemble it. And as I do that, I've got to put these buckets in first, because obviously the springs have to be attached. And then once the buckets are in, you put the headlight bulbs themselves in, and then obviously the beauty rings, the trim chrome rings there that will hold it in. So I'm going to start putting this together, and then I'll show you a little bit more details of how that works.